Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be going over with you how to crochet the magic ring, or sometimes called the magic circle. It's really useful for a lot of different projects where you're working your crochet in the round. So for example, the top of a hat, you don't want there to be a big opening, like if you were to use a slip knot and chain stitches and then connect it. So this is to where you can make a circle and have a nice tight spot on the top with no opening. So I'm gonna get right into it, showing you how to do the magic ring. So I'm gonna take the tail of my yarn and hold it like this. Take the working yarn, bring it around your fingers, cross it over into an X, and then bring that around as well and hold on to it. So you have an X on this side, and the top of your fingers has two lines. So let's do that again. You're going to hold the tail, bring your yarn around to make an X, over the top, and hold it in the back. Now you make sure to take the correct sized crochet hook to the yarn you're using. You're going to go underneath this first loop and grab this second one to bring it through and twist. See what that looks like? You brought it under the first one and twisted, and now we are going to do the slip knot for the magic ring. So this piece right here, you're going to go underneath it from the left to grab it, and you're going to pull it through this loop in order to make the slip knot. And now remove. And this is what your magic ring should look like. So you have the slip knot, you have your working yarn connected to the skein of yarn, and you have this tail. So this tail is what we're going to use to pull at the end to tighten our magic ring or magic circle into the nice tight circle it's supposed to be. So to start, your project, your pattern you're following is going to tell you what to stitch into the magic ring, but I'm just going to show you an example with a few single crochets. So the key here is when you're stitching into the magic ring, to make sure you're stitching into both layers right here, including both layers of yarn here, the tail and the loop. So if we were to do a single, keeping both of these, we're going to go into the loop, yarn over, pull it out, yarn over, and pull through both loops. So we included both, you can untangle here, we included both of these pieces of yarn in our single crochet. That's really important. So let's do a couple more singles. So you go in the middle of the ring, yarn over, pull back out of the ring, yarn over, and pull through both loops on your hook. So now we have two single crochets, and see this tail is within both of those stitches. So let's do a couple more here. So in the middle of the ring, grab the yarn and bring it out, yarn over, through both loops. So you can start to see these stitches are being made around the ring itself. So that's the key, or the secret to the magic. So they have to be done with the ring and the tail trapped within the stitches. So I'm going to do this last single crochet here. So let's pretend that's how many the pattern called for. So we have our row of single crochets that are done around the ring. So now you're going to hold on to those stitches while you pull on this tail that we made to begin with. So start pulling. I do slowly to begin with, Make sure nothing's kind of twisted around the wrong way or anything. It's kind of all flat and in order. Keep going. And the fun part here, to get rid of that hole in the middle, is do not be afraid to pull tight. So let's really pull that tight here. And there you can see your completed single crochet row in the magic ring. So a lot of patterns will now have you go back to the beginning and slip stitch to connect it, and then chain and continue on your next row. So your next row, as you can see from the side view, will be going into these stitches you just made for your first round. So you're just growing out, which is what makes it a little bit different than doing rows. But essentially, that is what your magic ring looks like. So it's really useful for a lot of projects. Definitely go ahead and save this video if you need, so you are able to just go back and reference it anytime you need to start a new project. Go ahead and subscribe and comment below anything else you need to learn for your current pattern, and let me know what projects you're working on. Thanks, I'll see you soon.